You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, did you guys actually believe that Stephen A. Smith was truly going to leave ESPN to run for president? Now, if you've actually been paying attention for Stephen A. for the past 20 years or so, he always says, I love my money. He does. And by the way, guys, did you guys notice Stephen A. Smith doesn't live in New York? He doesn't even live in New Jersey. He lives in the free state of Florida. Yeah, he got out of there like 2 years ago from the New York area. He left there for freedom in Florida. Lower taxes. Stephen A. says he can't stand high taxes. That's why he said he'll never vote for Gavin Newsom. But why does he actually vote for the party of the donkey? Now, Stephen A. has been floating around, hey, I'm running for president. I'm going to run for president. Folks, I never truly believe he would actually run for president. He never had a shot. And if he actually did run for president, folks, he would have to leave all the money he's making at ESPN, the money he's making on his podcast, all the other stuff he does, for a job that pays what? How much the presidency actually makes? $400,000 a year? That's pocket change to Stephen A. Smith. His ESPN deal is like $25 million. I'm willing to bet on his podcast and everything else, he's probably making several more million. Stephen A. on Hannity, he made an announcement. Yeah, I'm not running for president. I already knew that. Guys. But he did weigh in on who he would actually vote for president. And boy, I'm pretty sure that the woke blacks are going to be furious with what the answer Stephen A. Smith actually gave. Let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Here we go. But first, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Support us by becoming a member. Membership to just $10 a month. You can actually save money by getting the annual plan. We post member videos over there on the website, in addition to our Friday member stream that we have at 4 p.m. every single Friday. And when you guys sign up, you actually get a 7-day free trial. You can donate directly on the website if you actually enjoy our work. $1, $5, $20, whatever you guys want to give. And don't forget about the merch, guys. Our biggest sale yet. Our spring break sale. 20% off everything in the merch store, guys. Including our Patriot 1776 shirt that I'm rocking right now. We have our football shirt right there. Our best seller is our America 250 Bald Eagle edition that actually has the America 250 flag on the back. We have matching hoodies, zip-up hoodies. Also another Bald Eagle hat. I'm rocking that too. We have backpacks. We have other hats. We have coffee mugs. But if you are a paying member to the website, guys, you get 25% off your entire order. So here we go. So over here on Outkick, this week, Stephen A. Smith says he won't run for White House. Anybody surprised? I'm not shocked. For one thing, guys, let's just be real, man. If you actually run for president and you actually get in, half the country's going to hate you. The other half is going to like you. And there's not a lot of money involved. And Stephen A. loves his money. But he was actually on with Sean Hannity, and he said this. And actually, Hannity asked him this right here. He says, 2028 is coming pretty quick. I think it's all bullshit. I don't think you're running. Am I right? Stephen A. then says, I don't think I'm running either because I got to give up my money. I ain't giving up my money, Sean. Sean, I ain't giving up my money. I can tell you right now, let me put the presidential aspirations to bed. If I have to give up my money, it's not happening. Stephen A. man could have saved everybody the trouble and just said this, last year? He's been talking about running for about the last year and a half. He was never going to run. But Stephen A. wanted the headlines. I'm pretty sure, guys, Stephen A really does love the attention. You know what, guys? I really like to meet on Stephen A. I really would. I find Stephen A to be very entertaining. I really, really do. But I really would like to sit down and talk to Stephen A. You know, pick his brain a little bit. He's very successful. He really is. Right here it says Smith was referring to the 5-year, $100 million contract he signed with ESPN last March, and his deal with SiriusXM reportedly worth more than $10 million a year. Wow. So just right there, guys, he's making $30 million a year. $30 million. And I'm willing to bet, guys, that's the reason why he actually moved to Florida. Because if he actually stayed in New York, boy, he would be taxed out the wazoo. Florida has no state income tax. Yeah. Now, over here, need to listen to this little clip right here, guys, because he's talking about who he would actually vote for in 2028. Kamala ain't one of them. Listen in.
Names of 3 people in your head right now that you'd vote for president.
You won't like it. You won't like it.
I don't care.
I'd vote for Westmore,
Governor
of Maryland. I'd vote for Josh Shapiro, Governor of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. I'd vote for Marco Rubio.
Okay. Talk about, what is it about Marco?
He's an adult in the room. There is no questioning his qualifications for the job.
If it's Marco and anyone other than Wes and Josh, you vote for Marco over the Democrat?
Yes.
Over Newsom?
Yes.
Over Kamala?
Yes. I'd vote for Marco Rubio over anybody that's out there right now other than Westmore or Josh Shapiro.
Names of...
Wow. So you guys heard that right there. Now, Stephen A has never voted for a Republican in a presidential election. He did it in a gubernatorial election one time. But we all know he's not a fan of Gavin Newsom. He says the taxes and everything like that, California, you can't stand it. He's even said Rubio over Kamala votes. And this man voted for Kamala. Even though I believe that Stephen A really knows that he shouldn't have voted for her, he's never said anything that he actually agrees with her about. But this whole presidential thing, man, I believe it was just to get attention. Stephen A wants attention. Nothing more. He's always on TV. Always on TV. He even said, man, when it came to like politics, he doesn't know everything. I mean, that's fine. You know, I don't know everything. I wouldn't want to be a politician. I would never, ever, ever run for office. No, I love my life, man. I really, really do. And being a politician, no, I would never do that. But Stephen A, not leaving ESPN, still is going to do his own show. He's making $30 million plus a year. So he ain't giving none of that up. None of that. And definitely, man, that's not worth being a politician, even though a lot of these politicians already rich. But I was actually telling someone, you know what? If you actually really want to get super rich, get into politics because it's corrupt. You can make a whole bunch of money being in politics. But Stephen A, he ain't giving up his money. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.